Every work pays, but not all work pays, okay? Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. In today's episode, let's dive into African lady who just got married to Chinese husband based in China. Anita and her husband, Angelina and her husband, have been together for some months, and we believe that so many things have changed drastically in their life for good and not for bad. You can note that Angelina, yes, is cutting heels to her husband, and the husband too is beginning to understand the meaning of love and how to take care of an African lady. But before then, we just have to say big congratulations to them, for having a new brand car, a new beautiful, how will I rate it? Yes, this is a good start, and this is a good it's just an open doors for the family. Here's every marriage comes with a blessing, and a lot of blessing that is going to follow this marriage. Just to checking us in a recent video, we talk about the blessing that will proceed in this particular marriage. All the doubts now he's been cleared off the hair because of the characters of our Chinese husband. He has changed a lot, and what we're seeing, has given us a right side that he can take care of our African lady in a new dimension and a very new world. And before we proceed, we want to say all thanks to our Chinese uncle, for aiding and supporting them, and also working with them to ensure that they go on the right way. And most times, in our marriage, we need someone just like a mentor. The person could stand as a mentor, and I tell you, that person standing as a mentor would be a kind of person that have gone through that have been in marriage not for 2 years, not for 3 years, someone that has gone ahead, have understood some of the principle, and also the Lord saying, hey, this is the guy's marriage. And most times these persons are good people. If you're able to find a very nice soul, a soul that understood or understand what it means to be married, and what is means for husband and wife to be together, a man and a woman to be together, you just have to make that person your mentor. In fact, to learn from that person. In the case of our Chinese uncle, he has been a kind of mentorship to our African lady, and also Chinese husband. He has helped them a lot to put them in the right way. Well, not everyone opportune or gifted, or should I say fortunate enough to see those good mentors. There are good mentors, there are bad mentors, and there are some that even want your marriage to scatter, and in fact, as they will just sit to one side and start laughing. Why there are some that are so good that they don't want you to fall a trap, and they look into it and they say, this is what you should do, this is what the man you should do, this is what the woman you should do. And with the head of our Chinese uncle, and also with our Chinese grandmama, I think Anita or Angelina and her husband, have been on a very good train. Well, you note that the family has begun a new business, and this business involves our Chinese husband, Angelina, and also our Chinese uncle. The both of them, you can see, often going out to do this particular business. Well, someone like, what does, it's just a potato, it's just potato. But I tell you, there's potato with different potato that comes with packaging. He said how you package a product matters a lot. You could be selling, let me say, the least item, which is pen, but the way you package the pen will attract someone. They will know that they are not just buying just pen, they are buying a quality and a pen in another way. Well, that Angelina and her husband, are so much, and for Angelina to have been supporting her husband to do this, I think she has humbled herself so much, and not as when she appeared, or the earliest stage of marriage. The last stage of marriage usually comes with a lot of responsibility, and it gives the first strike of marriage, the strike of longevity, and the strike of should I say youngness, yes, often appear, but you note that Angelina has known her stand. She knows that she's been married, and she knew that there are certain things she needs to do, and there's some certain things she needs not to do, and there are some certain actions she needs to take, while there are some certain actions she needs not to take. I think I also appreciate her Chinese African grandmama for also encouraging Anita and also assuring her that she's with her even down there in the Chinese environment, and also to our Chinese uncle for putting her through to reach her parents and also her loved ones. That make her to be calm, and that makes her to know that she's been loved not only by the Chinese people but also by her parents. Yes, today's package, she notes that they've included a sausage in the business, and this is a blow and this is a good one. Yes, they say when the both parties are in face direction, there is usually success at the end of the tunnel. But when one party is viewing this and the other party is viewing that, or even if they are not doing the same thing, but at least a report at the end of the day to this is what I'm doing, this is what it gives the other person awareness that this is actually what is going on. Because whatever thing that happened, in fact is the couple that will ask the other party, they will ask, so why not share things, ensure that your partner get to know what you're doing, so as they will not get in should I say hungry. I shouldn't use the word hungry. They should not disrespectful, because it's a part of disrespectful in marriage, because you see the other party as incapable of handling things, and which you're wrong. So I'm advising her to, at least as a couple, to ensure that you guys both work together one in one. Just you can see that her Chinese husband has gone to another level in heading and also doing the business with her African lady and also her Chinese uncle together. Well, for some who feel so much ashamed, to start a business, why some, will feel somehow and say, why should I do such a thing? Well, if you know that the husband in which you're married to has improved a lot, and he is not the kind of person, just in the case of our African lady, he's not the kind of person we used to know him or we used to see him. Even looking at his character, his stature, many things have changed a lot. He's been a man of the home, and he's been a father of a home. Just imagine he's acting the way he was from the beginning. That will even make our African lady to question herself. She will like, is this person I want to give child or children to, that he's even acting this kind of way or this kind of manner. He have to she was so worried, but with the aid, assistance and all of that, I think the family is on a special ground. You can see the both couples, Angelina aiding and helping her husband confidently in doing this business. It is a good business which the family has generated, and the business is fetching them lots and a lot of money. And so, like, where is a Chinese grandmama and a Chinese grandpapa? Well, a Chinese grandpapa and a Chinese grandmama has been into farming, and does it mean Anita and her husband they are not aiding a Chinese grandmama and Chinese grandpapa in the farm? No, they are aiding when they're chanced. But you can see that some of the products in which like likely the potatoes which they're selling, Chinese grandmama and Chinese grandpapa cultivated them in a large acres of land. If you check, I'm still referring also to check, that the family have a large acres of land, and whatever thing they plant comes out in a large quantity and in a very bigger quality. So that is how you see Chinese grandpapa and also Chinese grandmama involving themselves in the farming, maintaining the farming, while Anita and her husband do the selling and also the business house, which fetch the family a lot of money. And we believe that the family is going to bounce to another stage. Yes, life itself is just stage by stage. You might start small today, and I bet you tomorrow, you guys are going to be big. You guys are going to be great, where you believe in yourself and not get distracted from outsiders, from third parties. You say most times it's third parties that cause a lot of dangerous destruction in marriage. If you're opportune to have a good third party, yes, the success, and in fact the end is your goal. But if you're opportuned, again, because it's opportunity again, if you are opportune to have a third party that is senseless, that doesn't know direction, he will not be able to direct someone. So you just have to stand still. You guys need to be stand tall and know what is right for you and know what is good for you, so as the both of you will enjoy yourself at the end of the tunnel. All right, this is your wrapping up today's episode, and I hope you liked today's package. Please to stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay cool for now. Bye for now.